Okay, this is testing with just the LED on the switch side of the transistor, or the Mosfet I should say, and we're at 7.0 volts, and we're running at 125 hertz frequency wise. Looks like the duty cycle is pretty well where I would want it. I'm just going to hook up the relay now, and it'll probably change what I see on the scope a bit. Okay, so for the heck of it, I tried firing the ignition coil at 12 volts and off my 13.8 power supply, and after about 30 seconds the Mosfet got very toasty and I burned out my LED, so I've now got a green LED. So I'm assuming it's because the transistor was on for such a long period of time. So I've cut it back to a very short duty cycle. Well, there, it's stabled right out. Whatever I did. Oh. Okay. Something here is bouncing around then. Okay. Where's my trigger? Yeah, there's what we're seeing. Much steadier signal now. And if I increase the current going to the coil, of course, then we're getting very similar results to what we'd see with the Mercatronic. And as I decrease, here's what we're seeing. And the reason you're not seeing any up part of the waveform is because of the blocking diodes, which are preventing the voltage spikes from occurring. Otherwise you'd see the same oscillations as you would with points. As long as I keep the current limited going to the coil, definitely makes a difference to the Mosfet. It's basically feeling cold there now. So that's with the one blocking diode that I had across the Mosfet removed. And now she's starting to fire. And there we've got the coil firing now. And I'm slowly increasing the resistance. And there the coil is no longer sparking or producing a spark, it's oscillating.
Thank you.
now I'm just going to put the blocking diode back in that I had. There, he's back in again. And it's basically the same circuit that we're seeing. And I think that I better leave that other diode in place as well, because otherwise the timer may go the same route as that poor old LED did and burn out. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here, as we're getting a good spark across the spark plug there. And of course I can crank the current up to increase it. And if I stop it from firing, of course, the waveform gets pretty stable. And it's possible with the current limiting of the 10 ohm resistor and the Mercatronic that it might not be necessary to have that duty cycle so short, but I think it'd be prudent to do it that way, and that way the Mosfet won't get hot. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is I just found out that my two capacitors I didn't have connected because I had the one wire in the wrong hole in the board. So we're just observing the waveform here now with it hooked up. I would say it stabilizes the circuit a bit. Here's basically, we're just starting to fire the coil there. And as you can see, thinking we're looking pretty good as far as frequency and everything goes. So now, I just got to figure out the resistance value, the duty cycle. And I would say this might work, other than the fact that the Mosfet should be a higher voltage rating than what I'm using. But so far, it's withstood the test of time. So 20 volts per division. There's 50. Yeah, looks like we're getting. Crank it up. We're still staying fairly close to the 50 volt mark, so this Mosfet might survive. Hard to say, but it would be better with the 200 volt one, rated one. Feels good.